Guys, your imagination is what's been creating your whole reality. You've been doing it your whole life. Think about it. All the things you fear, you're bringing them into your 3D, right? And then all the things that you desire, without resistance, if you wholeheartedly believe it, you get it in your 3D. For a lot of you, if you do not see your manifestations coming to pass, it's because you live in fear and you let your fear become your dominant state. You can't do that. It's easier to fear things and then have that be your main thought, your main things that you're projecting out there. But how about flipping that and think about things that you want, that you wholeheartedly love and you can have? And yes, you could make that happen. You can. Manifestations work. I've tested this out numerous of times, and whenever I manifest something, I do get it. You guys can do the same thing. So make having what you want your dominant state. Just visualize as if you have it, living in the end. Just visualize. So currently what you see is what you visualize, basically. Because if you're sitting there and you're thinking about something and it's something that's not so favorable, but you keep thinking about it over and over and over again, what are you projecting out there to the universe? That you want this to come to pass. So just flip that switch and think about the things that you want in a positive light and go within and know that you have it. Live in the end. Don't worry about how it's going to happen, because you do not have to worry about the how. The universe takes care of that. You just have to worry about what you want and why you want it, and then bring it to pass, but without resistance. You can't let stress and anxiety get to you, and then that's what's going to keep the thing from coming. You need to wholeheartedly believe that it's yours. Speak in the now. And you can do this with your words, with your inner conversations, okay, without a problem, without a doubt. Your inner conversations come to pass, okay? It takes a little bit of practice, but once you get to that point, it's going to be a beautiful life to live, because you're not living in anxiety. You're not living in stress. You're not living in fear. You're living from the end that you want and you're going to get. I want you all to know that we were put here to enjoy our lives, not be stressed, not be angry, not be upset. I have some of my clients messaging me and they're like, I'm doing what you're doing, but I keep thinking about this, and that. How am I going to get my manifestation? You can't. If you're living in that mindset of like, I'm not going to get it, then you're not going to get it. There's going to be people who are going to rain on your parade. I've had people comment stupid things under my posts that I have to delete because they're not happy where they are in their life. So they want to bring down other people who are actually achieving their goals and getting what they want. It's all on you. It's all on what you believe. Okay? It can happen. Test it on something you don't care about, okay? Because when you care about something, it takes longer to come, because you're sitting there putting that resistance, you're putting time on it, you're not trusting the universe. And when you are focusing so much on time that it's not here, you're never going to get it. So many things that I thought of about half a fucking second, okay? Shit came to pass, believe me. Things I'd be like, oh, blah, 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 and then it happens. And I'm like, oh my God, I literally just said this and it happened. Guys, think about it. Everybody has had this, and I think I've said it before. Think about someone you haven't spoken to in a year or two and let that shit go. You're going to get a call in a week or two. I've had clients in my other business that I'm like, oh, I haven't heard from this client in like 3 months. I guess they don't need an appointment. Then all of a sudden I'm getting a call or a text message. Oh, can you put me in your schedule, put me in your appointment? It's because I didn't give a shit. There's no attachment. You people are too attached to your manifestations and you become obsessive over it. This is why you don't have it. This is why. You need to have positive affirmations and just believe in it, and you're going to get it. I'm sorry I'm being a hard ass like this, but I've just had somebody message me telling me that, oh, this manifestation shit is bullshit. Like, I don't believe in it. Good. You don't believe in it, but don't rain on other people's parades. I'm sitting here doing a positive thing. I'm telling people to love themselves, to do what makes them happy. Don't listen to others. Chase what they want, because they could have everything they want. Listen, I've done so many things in my life, okay? My main business I had for 15 years, and I do it because it makes me money and I'm fucking good at it. But is it feeding my soul? No. So that's why I try other things. Because as humans, and I've said it in other videos, every 7 to 10 years we evolve. We evolve as people. And why are you going to do something that you did when you were 20 that when you're in your 40s you don't have passion for it? This is why so many people are in jobs and they're miserable. Because they stay at the same job for 20, 30 years because they're not doing what makes them happy and feeds their soul. They're just keeping it for a paycheck. I'm keeping my main business for a paycheck. I love it, but is it feeding my soul? No. This is what feeds my soul. This is what feeds my soul. I enjoy helping others, telling people that they have to focus on their self-love, focus on their dreams, and get what they want. And what I'm doing is something positive. And anybody has to say something negative about what I do or what you do, they're Debbie Downers. You don't need them in your life. Okay? Debbie Downers. Because everything I do in my life, I think about it, and then I'm not obsessing over it, and I do it, and I'm fucking doing it, and I achieve it. But those are the things that I'm not focused on. So everybody gets into manifestation. Obviously, this is why I'm in it. You suffer fucking huge loss. And when you get this huge loss, you're like desperate and you're grabbing on every fucking shoestring to get it. That's what I did. And then I'm staying on this because I actually like it. Everybody who goes onto YouTube, goes onto TikTok, goes onto Instagram, looking for things about manifestations, it's because they suffered a huge loss, whether it be a love that they had in their life, whether it be a job that they love, whether it be a family member, whether it's something, but it's something that you greatly wanted and you became obsessed over it, and then you lost it and you're doing everything possible to get it. But the thing with this journey is you have to let it go. You can't become obsessed with it. If it's meant for you, it's going to come back. You always ask the universe for your manifestation, but you always have to say, and better. Because we know what we want in our souls. Our souls are guiding us. Okay, they're fucking guiding us. Our intuition, if we fully are intuitive and we know what's going on and we listen to that little voice on the inside, if that desire is planted there for a reason. But you need to let it go. You cannot, I'm telling you, cannot obsess over it. Because the more you obsess of it, it's going to go on that pedestal and you're never going to get it. Everything you want is a reflection of you. All your desires come to you. Affirm, all my desires desire me. Okay? And you can do that. That's a blanket affirmation because everything you want, your spirit guides know. Your higher self knows. The universe knows. You're going to get what you want. You have to do it in a healthy way and in a way that you affirm for what you want and then you're able to let it go. You're not going to sit there and focus on, am I getting this? Am I getting this? Am I getting this? That's not how it works. Okay? That is not how it works. So I'm just letting off a little steam because I know we all could get what we want, and I've done it. I even tested the universe. I asked to bump into somebody who I never even thought I would bump into, just to have it bump into. And I said it in another video. And if this doesn't make any of you fucking people think manifestations work, I said it once. I'm going to Florida. Okay, I would like to bump into someone, and I bumped into that person who lives 3 hours away from where I was in Florida. Okay, like randomly just walking past them, freaking Avatar Island, whatever the hell it is in Animal Kingdom. Okay, walked right by me. That's one, and there's plenty of other things. I've asked to see numerous of things, which I've said in other videos, but I've recorded so much for YouTube that are months old that I haven't even uploaded because I said a lot, and I don't even know if I want to post the stuff, but eventually I will because I want to help people on their journey. But there's so many things I ask to see visually, signs, and I'm seeing them. So it's either the angels are giving me the signs or it's my own manifestations because I am the operant power. I manifest what I want and I see it. But I believe it. I wholeheartedly believe it. The few things that I do really want really bad, I'm putting it on that pedestal. And unless I learn to let that shit go, I'm not going to get it. Okay? And that's with all of us. With every single one of us. You need to focus on yourself. Do your self-love. Live in everything as if your desires are fulfilled. Okay? We are made for greatness. We're not here to suffer and live in mediocrity, which I've said numerous of times. Okay, I wanted this to be a short, and obviously it's 8 minutes long, but I needed to say this because some people just frustrate me because they don't believe in something and they want to rain on someone else's parade. That's not good. I'm trying to bring other people up, and I don't need rude comments from freaking the peanut gallery. Thank you. Take care. Bye.